The point guard position is arguably the most important position on a team. Whether you're orchestrating the offense, breaking ankles with elite dribble moves, or dishing out dimes for highlight plays, a solid PG build can help elevate your game to new heights. In today's video, I've compiled the 10 best point guard builds to help you dominate the court. So smash that like button, sub to the channel if you're new, and without further ado, let's get right into this action. All right, so let's get into this action, man. Like I said, I got 10 different point guard builds for you guys to choose from, so I can guarantee you will find a build in this video that works for you. So make sure that you guys smash the like button, guys. It's a lot of time, energy, and effort that goes into this video to make sure that you guys have the best possible build. So I appreciate each and every single one of you guys that support the channel by smashing the like button. Also, if you're new and you want to be a better 2K player, make sure that you guys sub to the channel because I'm always dropping the banger videos that are going to help you become a better player. So this first build that I'm showing you guys is my personal point guard build. This is my brand new point guard build that I made not that long ago, and this is what I will be using in all of my streams and any videos that you guys see me playing anything competitively. As you guys can see off rip, I'm going with a 94 mid-range and a 94 three-point shot, guys. I will be cap breakering these both to 99. So I'm gonna have a 99 mid-range and a 99 three-pointer. Even if you guys do not have the cap breakers, you guys will be fine. 94 is still a really good spread, but I would recommend you guys to grind your cap breakers out so you can get both of these to 99. If you only have 5, do your three-point shot first. From here, what you're gonna do is you're gonna go ahead and take your pass accuracy to a 92, guys. 92 pass accuracy with a 93 ball handle, which I also use 2 cap breakers on, and then a 94 speed with ball. Now, a lot of people ask me, Choc, is 91 speed with ball with the tier 1 badge upgraded the same as having 94? The answer is no, man. You will notice a significant difference when you are at 94 speed with ball versus 91. Now, if you guys do not have a bunch of cap breakers laying around, you can drop this pass accuracy down and get your ball handle up. But the reason I went with the pass accuracy as high as I did, guys, is in this game, it is very hard to shoot, guys. People cannot shoot consistently, and I've noticed that having that pass accuracy up definitely helps. I also went with an 82 agility. That way I can get my shifty shooter maxed out at legend when I have my 99.3. And yeah, guys, this is my pro-am in threes build, guys. This is my new point guard build. I use this when I have a pure lock with me, okay? Obviously, if you guys are going to not have a primary lock, you probably would not want to use a build like this because it doesn't have a lot of defense in it, but you can guard the corner absolutely fine. It's a playmaking sharpshooter, and you guys can tune in and watch this anytime when I'm streaming, man. I like this build a lot. Now, build number 2, I'm gonna go ahead and go with a 6'4", guys. 6'4" is probably the best height in the game in terms of it not being contested. The only downfall with 6'4" is they do have less attribute points. So as you guys will see in this build, it's not going to have as many things able to be attribute boosted as some of the other builds that you will see, because 6'4", they got to take a hit in some way, and they take a hit by not having a lot of points. So look, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take the mid-range to an 85, guys. That is the pure green window for your mid-ranges, so I would always recommend you guys to at least get an 85 mid-range on your guard builds. 94 on the 3, which I would cap breaker to 99, and then a 69 free throw. You guys can put this up if you play Pro-Am. From here, I went with a 94 ball handle. I would use my +1 on the season boost to get this to 95, and then I would also go with a 91 speed with ball. Now, in this situation, it's nothing you can do, obviously, but I would not recommend going below 91 to an 86 and going up. It's not worth it. You guys want to get it naturally. I honestly kind of feel like, and you guys can tell me if you think I'm tripping here, I kind of feel like the +1 elevators are placebo. I don't think that they actually work, and that's my theory. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section, but I'm pretty sure they don't actually do anything. That's something that I've kind of noticed, and I've talked to people about it, and they kind of see where I'm coming from. So you guys let me know if you guys see it. But yeah, overall, this build, really good build, okay? You have good finishing, good shooting, and then good ball handling, and then solid defense. So this is a build that you could guard ball with, that you would be able to play really good defense with. Being 6'4", you're not gonna have issues getting contests. I like this build a lot, and it's a very good point guard build. Good shades on it, and as you guys can see, we have built a shot creating 3-level threat. Haven't shown any love to my 5'9" builds out there yet, so look, I got y'all boys, man. I'm gonna go ahead and cook up a 5'9" for you guys. And again, if somehow out of these 10 builds that you guys are watching, you did not find a build that you liked, guys, I have posted so many different variations of good point guard builds that you guys can use, man. So definitely make sure that you guys check out my channel. And even if you guys are somebody that has teammates that has trash builds, I post the best builds for every position. So make sure that you guys send this to your duos. That way they can have good builds too. Now, as you guys can see, Very similar concept here. I'm going with a 94 ball handle that I would use a +1 from the level 40 season reward on, and then a 94 on the 3-pointer, and I would cap breaker this to 99, guys. Realistically, in an ideal world, you want to make sure you at least have your +5 cap breakers, guys. It does make a major difference. And even if you do not have your +5 cap breakers, you're going to want to make sure that you're making builds prepared for when you do finally get them, because even if you don't grind through rep rewards, eventually you will upgrade through the seasonal rewards. And I'm telling you guys, you don't want to make a build and then you didn't care about the cap breakers, you finally get them, and then you got to put another $100 on because you were not locked in. But as you guys can see right here, this build is really special, man. This is a super special build right here. I think you guys will like this build a lot. 65 on the vertical to get that bronze posterizer, but yeah, 99 steal, 92 perimeter, great ball handling, great shooting, and solid finishing, man. The 5.9s get crazy attributes. I think you guys will like this build a lot. A lot of people ask me if 5.9s are still viable. They absolutely are. The only thing about a 5.9 is you cannot take your 50-50 shots, man. It's not like a 6.4 where sometimes you would think it might be contested and it's open. On a 5.9, if it's a 50-50 shot, you better not shoot it. But as you guys can see, we built a two-way perimeter shot creator. For all my dunkers out there, man, like I said, I make sure in these videos I got variety. I did not forget about y'all. I guarantee you are going to find a build that fits your playstyle, man. So do me a solid and smash that like button. So look, off rip, we're gonna go a little bit different on this one. We're gonna go with a 94 driving that we would use our cap breakers to get to 99, okay? We are also going to go with a 75 layup just to get that bronze layup mix master in case it does not let us get a dunk. Sometimes you never know when it's gonna be necessary. 65 on the standing dunk, and then for the post control, we're gonna go ahead and take this to a 40. Now, do not worry, this build is still going to have really good shooting, guys. We will have the gold set shot specialist and silver deadeye. So we will be able to make our open threes, especially once we get our 3-point shot to an 87, guys. If you guys don't want to do an 87, you can do 83. But in my opinion, it doesn't really cost too much to go up. So I would recommend you guys to do that. Free throw, I put to an 89. And then for the pass accuracy, I am keeping the theme of having the 92 pass accuracy to get the Hall of Fame dimer, guys. I think you're going to start seeing a lot more that people are going to start going with these Hall of Fame dimer builds because of how hard shooting is. Now, for the ball handling, I went with a 90. Again, I am a veteran too, so I would cap breaker this to 95. If you guys don't have the cap breakers for this, all you got to do is drop some other things, okay? You can drop your 3-pointer a little bit. You can drop your pass accuracy a little bit. There are ways to get this to 95 without being a veteran. Now, I know somebody in the comment section is going to go, Choc, that one build you posted was terrible because you had 90 ball handling. People don't listen, but if you guys are listening, you're getting a lot of gems. So the reason I'm putting the block up on this build, bronze, high flyer denial, and you're going to get better contests, guys. You need to make sure that you have some sort of block on your build in order to contest people, guys. In this game, just the way they've made it is you cannot get contested unless you're jumping for blocks. But yeah, as you guys can see, this is a really solid build, man. And then obviously from here, you got a little bit of points left over. Just throw it at your perimeter, get you that bronze off-ball pest. And yeah, overall, if you guys are looking for a dunking build, you guys are going to be out there getting on that rim, getting some hang time, getting some highlight plays. This is the build for you, man. Anthony Simons, Damian Lillard, LaMelo Ball. I'm assuming that the name is going to be an offensive heavy point. If I had to guess, oh my goodness, I'm so smart. Now, like I said, man, the cooking does not stop. So for this build, we are going to go 6'2" on the height, and then we're going to go 220 on the weight. Now, don't get ran off because I went higher weight. Just trust the process, man. Like I said, I'm giving variety builds. Variety. You guys are going to hear me say variety so much on a video like this, but that's just the truth of the matter, man. I want to make sure everybody finds something that they could play with. So look, I went again with a 75 driving layup just to get that bronze layup mix master. It doesn't cost too much, and it's always nice to have. 85 mid-range to get the pure green window, and then a 94 on the 3-pointer. Why did we do this? Because we're going to cap breaker to 99. Now, for the free throw, I just bumped this one up to 70. This is going to be a lower pass accuracy point guard build, but bear with me. You're going to understand why very soon. Not everybody plays the same. And for my people out there that are not the best ball handlers, they don't need to do the craziest dribble moves. You guys have seen my 6'2" that has 99 mid-range that I didn't have high ball handling on. And what I did on that build was I had crazy defense, and this is something very similar. 94 perimeter with a 96 steal, guys. So you guys will get the Hall of Fame glove along with a lot of gold badges. But we're not done yet, because what we're going to do is we're going to go down here and we're going to bump up the strength just so you guys can see it. So this build has legend strong handle, legend immovable enforcer, and overall is going to be a really good defensive build and also a solid offensive build, guys. This build right here is very slept on. You guys will be able to help your team in a lot of different ways, man. I like this build a lot, and I personally think that you guys will 2. You have a few points left over where you can just put on your block and then throw up your interior. And yeah, as you guys can see, this is just another variation of a way to play. I would recommend this build for somebody that's not playing with pure lockdown, somebody that's going to have to guard ball a lot, but also still wants to be able to run the show. I know some of y'all want to be able to do everything, and this is that type of build, man. As you guys can see, this is a two-way three-point shot hunter. Now, y'all thought I was going to make all these point guard builds and not show love to my tall community? You're out of your mind. So look, 6'7" for the height, 230 for the weight with a 7-foot wingspan. So this build is going to be what I call a matchup nightmare, okay? So as you guys can see, we are going to go with a 94 layup. I'm sure you can assume what we're going to do with our +5. We're going to go ahead and get that all the way up to 99. We're going to go with a 55 driving. That way we can make our driving dunks when the opportunity arises, and a 40 on the standing. Now from here, what you're going to do is you're going to do an 84 on the post control, guys. This is a mismatch build, okay? You are 6'7" with a 7-foot wingspan. If you guys get a Gerber baby on you, you're throwing them in the post, and you're going for one of these crazy layups. Now, don't think that we're not going to be able to shoot the ball, because we absolutely are. We have a 91 mid-range, which is going to get us the post-shot phenom. We also have gold set shot specialist. On top of that, we're going to get the 83 three-pointer, so we could get bronze limitless that we could use our +1 to take to silver. If you guys don't play Pro-Am, you don't need to move your free throw, but I would always recommend you guys to have a little bit. That way you don't completely sell your team. 85 on the pass accuracy, you do this to get bronze bailout, and then 85 on the ball handle with a 75 speed with ball, guys. This build right here is very, very Magic Johnson-esque, especially when we put in the 84 strength. That's going to get us the Hall of Fame strong handle. You're gonna go ahead and take your agility to 77, and then you're gonna take your speed to an 85. You're gonna get that block up to 68. Because this build does not have crazy defense, getting the block up and then getting our steal to a 60. That way we can get bronze interceptor. We're going to be solid on defense, okay? We're not perfect on defense, but what we're going to be on defense is solid, okay? So as you guys can see, you have a little bit of points left over after this, and you guys can put them wherever you see fit. What I would personally recommend you guys to do is just get that perimeter up to a 74, guys. And yeah, this build right here is really, really solid. If you don't want to get your perimeter up to a 74 and you're like, you know what, I don't need the perimeter, I'm just going to live with the block, you guys could easily drop this down to like 56 and then help your team on the glass. Go ahead and get your rebound up. There's definitely different avenues that you guys could take. Again, these are just templates. You can change them up and culture them to however you want them to be. But yeah, as you guys can see, Cade Cunningham, the Gidster, Gilbert Arenas, this build is a mid-range slasher. And like I said, man, it's all about variations around here. So I'm going to give you guys a million different ways that you guys can make these builds, man. Again, if you have made it this far into the video, please do me a solid and smash the like button. I appreciate each and every one of you guys who do. Also, drop a comment, guys, and let me know what your favorite build is. And also, let me know what you guys want to see on the channel, man. I am dropping videos to try to help you guys out, man. I want to put out videos that you guys want to watch. So definitely let me know what you guys are looking for. But as you guys can see, this build off rip has pretty solid finishing, okay? But we're not done yet. We're going to go ahead and make this build have a little bit of everything. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to go with a 94 on the mid-range and then a 94 three-pointer. I would recommend getting your cap breakers up so you can cap breaker both of these and get them to 99. From here, 71 on the pass accuracy is going to secure us silver dimer, and then we are going to go with a 93 on the ball handle that we would use 2 cap breakers on to get to 95. If you guys are struggling with that concept, what you would do is you would at least do 5 here. If you only had 7, let's say, you'd do 5 here and 2 here, and then whenever you get your next cap breakers, you would use them on the mid-range. Mid-range to 99 is probably the least important because you guys will still be fine with 94, but you want to make sure that you get this 95 ball handle to get the Steve Francis. From here, you are going to do a 91 on the speed with ball, and then this build, unlike the first build that I showed you guys with 99, is going to have defense. So you're going to go with an 83 on the perimeter. That's going to help you guys get contest. That's silver pick dodger. And then we're going to go with an 85 steal to get the gold interceptor. You're also going to use your agility to 82. That way you guys can get your shifty shooter up. And then I would 100% recommend you guys to try to get this block up as high as you can, man. Put that block up to a 59. You have a little bit of points left over that you guys can put wherever you see fit. But yeah, overall, this build right here is a really good build, especially for my people out there who are looking to play multiple roles, man. I'm going to go ahead and get my speed up because I know how much speed kills in this game. And then I take my free throw and I put my free throw to a 71. This build right here, super tough, man. 99, 99, and then you have defense so you can guard ball if you need to, man. 83 perimeter is what a lot of shooting guards use, and then 85 steal is going to get you guys that gold interceptor. This is a sharpshooting shot creator. I think you guys will like this build a lot. Now I got a few more point guards for you guys, and if you guys have made it this far in the video, do me a solid and smash the like button. Again, I appreciate each and every one of you guys that do. The reason that I push for the like button to be liked so much, you guys hitting the like button helps me out more than you know, man. It pushes the video to more people, and I genuinely appreciate each and every one of you guys that do. Now this is a 6'4". Again, like I said, I want to make sure that we have variety in this video. This was actually fan submitted. Somebody said, yo, check my point guard out, and I was like, you know what, this is actually a really good point guard build, so I'll check it out. I checked it out, and I'm like, you know what, I think my YouTube people will like this build, man. This build's kind of like a pork point guard build, and I think that you guys would like this one a lot. We went with an 89 on the 3-point shot. That gets us the silver limitless range and the gold set shot specialist, so we should be able to make all of our wide open threes. From here, we went the 82 on the pass accuracy. The reason that we go with the 82 pass ac is that gets us the gold dimer. We also went with a 92 ball handle, which is the second best ball handle in the game besides 95, because obviously if you can get Steve Francis, you would definitely want to do that. And if you guys have extra cap breaker points laying around, I'd still recommend you guys to get your stuff up so you can get Steve Francis. 86 on the speed with ball, and then from here we are going to go with a 58 on the interior, a 94 on the perimeter, okay, which you guys would use your +5 to cap breaker up to 99. So a 99 perimeter with good overall scoring ability, and then a really high steal of 85. That's going to get us the gold interceptor. Max your block out at 68, and then from here what you're going to do is you're going to take your O board up to a 70, your D board to a 55. Go ahead and leave your speed alone. Get that agility up to about an 86. Put your strength to an 85, and the reason that we go with an 85 strength is that's going to get us the gold immovable and the Hall of Fame strong handle. 60 on the vertical, guys, and then use the rest of your points on speed to get it to 88. You have a few points left over, and you guys can put this wherever you see fit. I'd probably recommend you guys get that 80 on the mid-range. Go ahead and get your block up one more, and then from here, just go ahead and get a 77 driving dunk. And as you guys can see, this build is really well versed, man. It can do a little bit of everything, and I think that you guys will like this a lot. This build, in my opinion, has a lot of variety and a lot of things that you can do because you can guard ball. You can also run the one with it, man. This is a two-way perimeter shot creator. Again, I'm going to try to give you guys some variety here. So I'm also going to go ahead and give you guys a point forward build, okay? So 6'7" on the height, 6'11" wingspan. You're going to go ahead and drop your weight down because you are a point forward. Now, what you're going to do from here is you guys are going to go up, and you're going to go ahead and go with an 88 on the driving dunk. Now, we would use our +5 to get this to 93, which is going to get us contact dunks, okay? From here, 73 on the driving layup, and then a 78 on the close shot. Now, for the standing dunk, I go ahead and put that to about a 45, because that's about all you need. From here, we're going to go ahead and we're going to get our mid-range all the way up to 93. That's going to get us the Hall of Fame set shot specialist, and that's going to help us make a lot more of our jumpers. Now, from here, what I would recommend you guys to do is at least get that three-pointer to an 83. That way, you guys can get the bronze limitless range. From here, I'm going to go ahead and go with an 86 on the ball handle, guys, and then a 75 speed with ball. Also with an 85 pass accuracy, okay? So this build has good playmaking, okay? It's also going to have good defense. We're going to go ahead and we're going to have a 74 on the perimeter, a 73 on the steal, and then you're going to factor that in with a 71 on the interior, guys, and then a 68 on the block for the high flying denier. From here, we're going to go ahead and get our rebound up to about a 70 because, again, these are mismatch builds, okay? The reason why you make builds like this is you want to be a mismatch. You want to be somebody that's helping your team in every way possible. You want to be a complete mismatch on the floor. If you guys are somebody that's making point forward style builds, you want to make sure that you're a mismatch out there. But yeah, this build, I think you guys will like this a lot if you guys like these bigger guard builds. If you're somebody that is looking to be a mismatch player, you're not really much of a dribble spammer, but you just want to be a mismatch for anybody that you play versus, I think you'll be able to do that with this build right here. This build is a 3-level scoring threat. Now for the last point guard build in this video, man, I'm going to go ahead and hit you guys with another 6'2" build. So 6'2" on the height, 176 on the weight with a 6'3" wingspan. Now, this build is going to be really solid too, and I'm gonna let y'all know off rip, this build does get contact dunks, guys. We are going to go with an 89 driving dunk to get our contact dunks, and I'll go ahead and put up the vertical as well. That way you guys know that we're gonna go ahead and secure those. So for those of my people that like to have dunking builds, make sure you guys pay attention because this is gonna be one for you. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go with a 90 on the mid-range, and we're gonna go with a 94-3, and you guessed it, with the 94-3, we're gonna use our +5 to get this to 99. Now from here, we're gonna go with a 99 free throw. Now the reason that we do this is because on a driving dunk build, you're probably going to get fouled a lot more. You want to make sure that you go to the line and make all your shots. If you guys do not play Pro-Am, just leave it at 69. But if you guys play Pro-Am, you never know when you're going to want to. It's always worth it. Just put a little bit of free throw because it does not cost too much. Now, we are going with a 93 ball handle, which is more than enough. But when you guys get the opportunity to, I'm going to need you guys to use your cap breakers to get this to 95 so you can get the Steve Francis with the 94 speed of the ball, okay? This build is not going to have the highest defense, but when you guys get that block on your build, I promise you guys right now, when you get block on your build, it is absolutely game-changing, guys. Putting the block on your build is going to make it seem like you have perimeter because you will still get contests even though you don't have perimeter. We're also going to go with a 60 strength. That is going to get us the physical finisher and the bronze strong handle. It makes a difference, guys. For your last remaining points, I'd recommend you guys to get your standing dunk up, and then you have a few points left over. You guys can put this wherever you personally see fit. I'd probably get my speed up one more, then your perimeter goes to 60. And then, yeah, overall, this is a really good build. But yeah, I think you guys will like that build a lot. If you guys are looking for a finishing build, it's just a really good option for you guys to choose from. And as you guys can see, decent shades on this build. This build right here is a shot creating 3-level threat. Surprise, surprise, the same name that you see on basically every build.